Durant is out there with Amin Thompson. And it's Eason in at small forward. And for the Suns, Brook and Williams are the 4 and the 5. Booker is the 2 with Allen playing small forward. And it's Gillespie in at the point.
Super long. KD's arms stretched for days, helping him slam it on the bounce.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender. The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Everyone knows Devin Booker for one thing, Richard, his ability to score.
Yeah, I always think back to that 70-point game he had against the Celtics. He was only 20 at the time, the youngest ever in that 70-point club.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Booker. Well, 2 of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, B.A., but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Now here's Eason. And there's the drive. And he buries his first look.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with the head coach for the Suns. I wanted to know what he had in store for Kevin Durant. He said, we have some plans, Coach said with a smile, but mostly it's about effort. We have to outwork him at all times. If we give him an inch, he's going to take a mile. So Coach is asking for his guys to go all out and try to slow KD down tonight. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Şengün. Another one falls for Houston.
It looks smooth out of Şengün's hand. That's a good sign for the big man.
Durant against Booker. Shoots over Durant and misses it off the right side of the rim.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Booker against Durant. Converts on the jumper, an easy 2.
The defense was there, but that's no problem from Booker. His shot is so pure.
Count that one. Şengün's got his second basket.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And RJ, you grew up in Phoenix. I imagine still a lot of connections in this neck of the woods.
Yeah, I was fortunate enough to win a state title in the same building that the Phoenix Suns play in. Some of the same ushers are still there. Then I played my college ball just a few hours away in Tucson. They're down.
And so it's Houston with it. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Here's Eason. And he banks in the layup.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender. Poor guy.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Here's Brooks. Allen outside. Pass to Gillespie. Outside for Brooks. Shot clock at 3. Up and over Smith. And it's Brooks missing. The Rockets lead by 4. Eason, the pass to Thompson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And it's exceptional the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
And he can't get the first one.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Richards is checked in for Phoenix. O'Neal comes in for Brooks. And a change for the Rockets. Shepard's checked in. Here's Gillespie. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Shepard. And he buries his first look.
Oh, when we talk about the future of Shepard, scoring inside is very important to take his game to the next level.
Gillespie passes to Allen. Now here's Richards. Back to Allen. Outside O'Neal.
2 minutes remaining in the
That
first.
shot, no
2
good.
minutes.
Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Eason with the ball. Richards picks him up, and he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And the Rockets have had success adding veteran leadership to their young roster, RJ.
And that's a great lesson in roster building. It's always beneficial to have adults in the room, experienced guys who can set positive examples for younger players.
That's good from Eason. From going to the finals in 2021 to missing the playoffs last season, Grant, things have not gone according to plan for the Suns.
Well, you know, B.A., they followed that trip to the finals with a 64-win season. But then they went all in on the big three of Booker, Durant, and Beal. And that just didn't yield the results they'd hoped for.
And probably one of the least favorite opponents to take on around the league, the Houston Rockets.
Yeah, they're so well coached. They're physical. They're aggressive defensively. They're monsters on that glass. They'll take something out of you.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Capella, he's checked in for Houston. Here's Shepard. And the layup is good off the glass. Shepard's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Oh, creating for himself wasn't a strong suit in college, but it's nice to see Shepard folding some playmaking into his game.
Here's Goodwin. O'Neal on the wing. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Shepard, that's good.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Richards. It's hauled in by Houston.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Tate passes to Okogie. There's the drive. And it's Capella with the jam.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Here's Shepard. Booker defending. Here's Okogie. He can't hit that time. And so it's the Houston Rockets. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Great shot selection right now. Keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Houston.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
They've got Dylan Brooks, and it's done in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. How prolific a scorer is KD. He and LeBron are the only players ever to score 40 against every team.
That is both incredible and not surprising when you think about it. The ease in which KD puts up huge scoring numbers is nothing like anything we've seen.
Yeah, watch out. I mean, there's a nasty streak there to Brooks' game.
Here's Durant, and that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Phoenix making some changes. Mark Williams, he's checked in for Dunn. And it's Allen in for Goodwin. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. To the inside. And there's Şengün on the assist by Thompson. Şengün's got 6.
And the comfort level that Şengün has around the basket is as high as it gets in this league.
To the middle. Tipped away. Brooks. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Pass to Smith. Banked it in off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 15.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
Here's Gillespie, defended by Thompson. Here's Gillespie. Still no points. Allen can't get it to go. Outside Durant. Back to Thompson. Brooks against Şengün. Pass to Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Thompson's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Phoenix calls timeout. And Grant, you played a half-decade in Phoenix. What stands out the most?
Well, B.A., a great city with great fans, and that exciting run in 2010 where we made it to the conference finals.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Gillespie, defended by Thompson. For 3, Allen. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. Houston leading by 17. Pass to Eason. Back to Durant. Drops in the layup for 2. Durant's got 6.
Oh, that's cute. You think you can play tough, physical D, but that's Kevin Durant. Like, come on.
And out of bounds. Houston will have it.
Yet another miscalculation. They're really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
A different look for Phoenix. O'Neal comes in for Brooks. And it's Booker in for Gillespie. Booker against Thompson. Now Booker. He's got 6. Allen inside. Defended by Thompson. Allen can't get it to go. Right side Eason. Fades and shoots. O'Neal pulls it in. Suns trail by 19. And here's Booker. Shoots over Durant. Booker no good. Here's Thompson. He takes it in. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Phoenix Suns.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Can they get it? No good. A bit long that time. Houston leading by 21. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Amen Thompson, one of the most spectacular athletes in basketball. Coach Ime Udoka said he's so fast and explosive that he has the versatility to attack any matchup. Put a big body on him, he still has his advantages. We can put him anywhere in actions, and he can get downhill. BA, back to you.
What an athlete. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. The Rockets have gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second. Thompson against Booker. Thompson passes to Eason. The three-pointer off the mark.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And Williams punches it home.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
Timeout called, the Rockets. Well, under the current salary cap, it's not sustainable to have 3 max contracts. Richard just asked the Suns.
Yeah, you got to have depth to win in today's NBA. The Suns traded away that depth to have 3 max players, and that limited their ability to put together a cohesive roster.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Richards is checked in for Williams. Dunn comes in for Iguodaro. And Goodwin is subbed in for Allen.
And Shepherd is a guy who plays below the rim, but he's got excellent touch inside.
Pass to O'Neal. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Shot clock at 6. Driving inside. Tips it up. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Richards has got his first bucket in this one.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Here's Shepherd. Give him 8. Booker with the defensive effort. Off the mark from 16 feet. And so it's Houston out in front by 19 going into the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand. Houston holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They are dominating the scoring, leading by 19. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
Man, this was a brawl inside. Shaq, I know you like this. Man, the guys were sacrificing their bodies, making plays through contact, just wearing the hard hat. That's how this game's gotten out of hand so far.
And over to Shaq. And that's
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's Gillespie. Yet to see a basket. So the Rockets 5 now. Inside, Smith and Şengün. Thompson out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Eason in at the 3, the small forward. Outside for Booker. 6 to shoot. Phoenix needs to get off a shot here. Here's Allen, and it's rejected.
And so often is the case. Şengün in the right position to make the play. That's just great defense.
The Rockets lead by 19. And he lobs it up top. And the slam dunk by Thompson. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. All right, Shams, thanks for the report. Houston's shooting has been ridiculous, 75% in this game. Thompson passes to Şengün. Count the basket. Şengün's got 8.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Pass to Brooks. Here's Booker. Driving in. Soft touch off the glass. Give him 8 points now.
You have to respect Booker's range. That's what gives him opportunities off the dribble.
Outside Durant. Pass to Eason. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Phoenix calls timeout. A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the #2 seed in the West, Grant.
Yeah, and they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
Back to Allen. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Thompson right side. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. To the paint. Here's Allen. Eason pulls it in.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how